Um, obviously, I saw that Luke was first, and yes, I hope everybody is groovy. How is everybody anyway? Yeah, I think I've just cut in there. That's weird. Um, yeah, so I'm here. Everything was okay. It's groovy, fine, and dandy. So let's. Right, I think that's okay. So yes, hello everybody. Luke was first, and I just realised I have not done anything on my socials, which is not good. So I'm going to do that now because I kind of have to. Just doing your 2 warlords at the moment. Excellent. Yeah, just post it to Twitter. Sorry. Bosh. There you go. Right. Let's yeah, sorry, that's going live. Yes, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Fun. Oh dear. My UFO got teased today, so I'm happy. Now, I saw, I'm sure I saw Phil was tweeting something saying that it was a something to do with a sultanate. I don't know. I have no idea. But yes, how are you anyway, boy? You all good? To be honest, when I first saw the teaser, I also thought it would be like one of your guys because it's UFO-y type stuff. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know many ships in the system as of yet, apart from Rob's Japanese, Chinese Empire fleet and your Enlightened, and obviously the Commonwealth that Phil has. But I'm not familiar with all the vessels of each of those formations. So it's a little bit peculiar. Still a learning process, but I'm happy to learn. So I'm getting the colours down first for what I want, because I will be washing over this. That's how I roll. How's everyone's week's been? How has your week been? Hey, hello, and yeah, more than welcome to eat your bagel here. I had Annie from Bad Squiddo in here the other week as she was cleaning her room. So, you know, if this is just a chilled out, relaxed. Say relaxed. I'm like you on your Twitch with Roger, where you drink, your fruity gins. I'm drinking my favourite German import, which is Warsteiner, which I found last year, and I'm kind of liking it. Yes, important information. What kind of bagel are you unleashing on your taste buds? I wasn't that hungry tonight, so I made myself chicken and a stick is a technical term. Cinnamon and raisin with biscoff. Oh, I actually like the sound of that. That's quite yum yums. So yes. So this music, I know it's like epic music from the hell or whatever, but it's kind of sounds like Russian, which is appropriate for the Commonwealth within dystopian wars, as they are based on Russian. And this is obviously based on a Russian aircraft design from 1975, I believe it was designed. The Ekranoplan, as lots of people have been telling me on Twitter and Instagram when I posted up pictures. So yeah, it was. I've always remembered that there was like some Russian troop carrying plane that was so heavy it couldn't fly very high, so it just skimmed across the surface. And that is it. It's actually named after the designer, which I found out because some guy asked me if this was just imagined or something. So I actually, Googled it, and so this is the Alexeyev, fly thingy for dystopian wars. I've actually got, by comparison, so this is a support carrier for the Crown forces. So this thing is a monster in comparison. You can sit two giant hovercrafts on this back, because this is what this does. It delivers these big hovercrafty thingies. As I said, I'm still learning this system, but it's rather cool. I really like it. I really like the look of it because it is just so chunky. What's not to love, really? But I'll just say, you've got to get these little bits and details sorted out. I've actually got the box art here because I'm trying my best to actually. So just poink. So that's what it looks like, and that's one of the in the back there. That's one of the giant hovercraft thingies that it has. So I'm just picking out some details. God damn it! You can see a bit better that way. I'm blind. I'm incredibly pale. So that's what it's looking like, and that's how it's looking at the moment. And I'll just flip that over there. That's great. How's the ankles doing for that outfielder? I hope they're getting better. Oh, this is for gaming. So I'm not the greatest of painters. I hold my own in between the sort of like awesome people and tabletop standard. That's my sort of thing. I literally just see things and paint them how I feel they should be. Sort of thing. I don't, I'm getting ideas from the box art. So this one is a sort of imitation sort of thing, but I'll give it my own slant once I just doing out these little details for it first to get them done before I go over with my sort of washing, because I'm literally going to do some watered down agrax all over this. I've got my airbrush here, so once that's dry I'll give that some little like squirts. That's the plan. Technical term, squirts. But yes, it's something I think has a lot of possibilities for interesting painting. So I'm picking out all the little portholes now, because that's the sort of thing you do with a model like this. It's going to be mostly plain, not just because it is a plane, but because it's the sort of aesthetic it has. Just some fancy portholes. Oh, shut up. You're biased because you're my hobby son. So, but thank you. Yeah, I try to keep things simple with my painting because I tend to kind of get bored, and if I get bored, I just lose interest. So by keeping things simple, it keeps my interest in there. Apart from sort of Titans, because I don't really get bored of Titans, because Titans are just, each one is its own thing. And obviously when you combine it with the base work that I do, that does sort of add a little bit more character. So each one has like its own personality, and I name each of my Titans as well, because I'm that sort of anal. I list them all. They've all got their own little like pages on my notebook in my phone, where I can just go, oh yes, this particular Legio, it has this amount of Titans, and it has these are their names. So have you been were you streaming again tonight? Because you was on last night. I don't know what your normal routine is for streaming. Like day on, day off? Because I know you're off at the moment, but where you're sort of redoing your Twitch and all that sort of thing. I'm trying to tune in as much as possible. What names do they have? What, the Titans? It varies. They're all different, and I do sort of vary between, because oh yeah, feel free to post a link as well to your socials and all that, Alfield. Right, okay. 2 seconds. That porthole. Right. So I'll show you an example. So no, let's go to Titan Legos. Let's go with Legio Solaria. No, we got for them because that's too much information. Right, let's go with. No. Well, right, okay, simplest. Right, so on my phone, so these are what if it focuses. And what? Oh, that's the other light. So it's having problems focusing. So basically, I have the class of Titan, so Warmaster class. That does say Vindicta Manibus, Warmaster Iconicus class, which is Igneous Dulce, Warlord class, Veritas Vincit, which is my family motto, Truth Conquers, Vindicta Templi, which is Templar's Vengeance, Ignis Rex, Honoris Causa. So I tend to hang around bastardized Latin for the most part. So Praetorian, Rubius, Victorium, so Red Victory, Iracundus, which is the Wrathful, Incendium, Fomorian, Furor Ire, Furious Anger, I think that's. Primus Equus, which is First Horseman. Tacit Venatrix, which is Silent Huntress. Donna Magna, which is Grant's Greatness. Axe AC, Cor Ignis, Furibundus. That one's a name I put down, but I haven't actually used. Apopho. Oh, that. But yeah, so I literally just chunk through anything and everything, and I normally name them at the process that I'm building them. So it's like as I'm looking at the model, it's kind of like speaking to me, and I'm getting a feel for its personality. That's how I see it. And yeah, so apart from a couple of those Titans I mentioned there, which were pre-existing Titans that I already had when Adeptus Titanicus came out, because I've got the big guys as well. So yeah, it's certain like Titan Legios have a personality already. So like with the Gore Crows, which are ones that Luke does, and my hobby daughter Ivy does, and another guy called Rob does, Rob Caldicott does, and we're all part of well, they do them on big scale, I do them on only small scale, on AT scale. And with those, they are quite sort of vicious, birdie types, as is, because they're, as I said, Gore Crows is their low Gothic name that they have, and their high Gothic name is Legio Vulturum. Bloody, I just realised I've been rattling off consistently like a machine gun. Vulturum's the best because of reasons, yeah. I don't really have a schedule at the moment. I don't think I will stream tonight. I would that would involve getting out my PJs. You can do, that's the thing though, like you can do a PJ pajama party. I know because I mod on Crystal McDowell's channel, and she has been, because obviously she's pregnant, she's like got a month to go now, but she has been doing sort of pajama party Twitch streams, so they've actually been pretty cool. So like, as long as she's comfy and doing a stream and all that, and yeah, so just like has a fun little hangout sort of thing, which is always cool. We did it for a second. Yeah, briefly, yeah. I do both because I'm mad. Well, it's your passion, my son. You know, you're invested in it, and so you know it's good. You produce some awesome poses with your big guys, especially, and your little dudes just follow suit.